Congratulations, LeBron. Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Undisputed here on FS1. I'm Jen Hale. That is Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Hi, guys. How are we?
Good morning, Jen. Good morning.
Where's the goat mask? I thought you'd goat mask me today.
It's cemented.
It's
You've been the goat. I don't need
a goat knife.
It dawned on me that I don't need that. He cemented what we already knew.
Well, allow me then to congratulate LeBron James on passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and becoming the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Today, I will call him King James.
Goat James.
He is king for a day.
Goat.
But only for a day.
Go. As I predicted this, I predicted in 2018 that on his by 38, he'd be the all-time leading scorer.
You predicted this?
Predicted it.
You predicted he was going to be born, right?
No.
Yeah. You and two wise men went to find him, right?
I saw Glow last night for the first time. Yeah. It was an electric atmosphere. Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
The good news is you don't have to hire a private jet anymore to take you to L.A. from Phoenix, Shannon, for a game on Thursday.
Thank you, Brian.
Guys, the countdown over with. LeBron James officially passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the NBA's all-time leading scorer last night. The passing bucket came with 10.9 seconds left in the third quarter. That after LeBron drained a fadeaway jumper from 14 feet out. Shannon, you were courtside last night. Give us your impressions. What was your biggest takeaway?
It was just the atmosphere, the moment, the buzz. You could feel the electricity in the building. Obviously, the stars came out, the Denzels, the Jay-Z, the Floyd Mayweathers, all the big guns. LL was across the way from where I was. The commissioner was in the house. Phil Knight was in the house. His family was all courtside. You could just feel, Skip, they hung on it. Skip, the man is 36 points away. He gets the ball in the opener. He's dribbling the court, and the crowd starts to rise. I'm like, there's not a 36-point shot, guys.
No.
Like, settle down. But it was just, and Skip, I can honestly say this. I'm the only one that went into that building last night that didn't think LeBron James was going to break this record. Everybody, he's going to do it tonight. He going to do it tonight. You ain't got to come back. I'm like, what do y'all know that I don't know? Talked to Magic Johnson, and Magic said, I told him, he said, you want to go ahead and get it tonight. You don't want it to get lost up in the Super Bowl hoopla. And that's what's going to happen Thursday because everybody's attention is going to start to shift.
Yeah.
LeBron said that, hey, I always approach every game as like, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And he said he was going to do everything in his power to try to make it happen that night. Skip, I like 30, man, that's a lot of points. Considering over the last week, Skip, he hadn't been on that torrid pace that he was on like when he started his birthday in Atlanta, and then he went 41, 47, 43. And I was like, man, but everybody, it was just, even though, Skip, the Lakers didn't win the game, it was like the people were so happy because they know what they witnessed. And they don't know if you'll ever witness something like that again. But it's just to be a part of it, to see everybody and to see the excitement on his family and everybody in the crypt and everybody's watching at home. Yeah. Because like you said, Skip, it wasn't in '84, it wasn't televised like this. It wasn't hyped like this.
It was not.
And so now people have something that, hey, I remember where I was when LeBron broke this record. I remember I was in attendance when LeBron did this. It was just a magical moment. And you know, he was just talking about, you know, after the game, how he the man in the arena, the Teddy Roosevelt famous quote. And, man, it was
he said he felt like he's sitting on top of the arena looking down into it.
Skip, it was unbelievable. But he just seemed so calm.
Yep.
Man, these games, they do something to me, Skip, because I forget that I'm in an arena because I'm doing all the things that I do at home. Come on, And I'm like, look, everybody looking at me. I was like, I'm not in my home.
No.
But you just hang because you know what this moment is, Skip, and you just feel. I mean, my stomach. If I'm feeling like this, what the hell is Savannah and the kids? What are they feeling? What is Gloria, his mom? What is she feeling? I feel like this. Hey, I'm a fan. And it's like, it was a great moment to be a part of. I'm glad I got an opportunity to witness. I don't know if I'll ever be in attendance for something as momentous. Obviously, if Alexander Ovechkin breaks Gretzky record, I'm not going to be in attendance for that. The home run record, Skip, we ain't got to worry about that. Ain't nobody even close to that. So I don't know if I'll ever be in attendance in a sporting event with something so magical, something so history making. So to say that I was there and to feel that, I can just imagine what it was like when Kobe's final game. I guess the last day. Jordan, the final shot. Even though they probably didn't know that was Jordan's final shot, but to know that LeBron James became the all-time leader in points in NBA history, and I was in attendance, that's a moment I'll never forget.
Okay. I concluded yesterday's show. Heck, I began yesterday's show telling you tonight is the night.
Right.
He's going to do it tonight because this game against this opponent in that arena was on a, not silver platter, a gold platter, as in purple and gold platter.
It was tailor-made for him, huh?
It was so tailor-made.
You
Oklahoma
close in points,
City,
too.
Huh?
You said 37, he got 38.
He got 38. Oklahoma City is fun to watch on offense, but they don't play a whole lot of defense. They're ranked 24th. They came in ranked 24th in points allowed, and they had just given up 141 at Golden State, and they were playing back-to-back.
Right.
And they love to play fast. They're 8th in pace.
Oh, yeah.
So they're just saying, here, go. And remember, their biggest starter, their center is Jalen Williams, Jaylin Williams. They got 2 Jalen Williams in the starting lineup. Heck, they got 3 Williams in the starting lineup, but 2 Jalens.
Yeah.
But Jalen Williams is 6'9". He goes about 240, but he's not LeBron's 260.
Right.
So my point to you is LeBron was bigger than any Thunder starter. And I knew he could take advantage when he so deemed he could play bully ball with the Oklahoma City Thunder. He could put his head down and drive it because he is the greatest driver of the basketball I've ever seen. And he was pretty much from the day he first stepped on the court in Sacramento as an 18-year-old. And here he is now, still the best driver of the basketball in basketball. And he was off to the literal races last night. And you could tell from dribble number 1, man on mission. He just had the body language of, I'm going to do this. He was mic'd for TNT, and then at halftime, he's talking to his sons down on the baseline, not far, I think, from where you were sitting.
They were on the other end.
Yeah, the other side from you. That's right. But the point was, he's saying, should I go ahead? Should I go ahead? And I think they knew he was mic'd, and they're not sure if they're supposed to speak or not. But they didn't give him a lot of encouragement. He said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Well, yeah, this is it. Listen. If you can get Denzel to come out with his wife, who, by the way, wore a mask. Thank you very much for doing that.
Well, Skip, Denzel, he said that's the most people he's been around in 3 years.
I believe
he says when you're on a movie set, you can't go and come. You're there.
I got it.
So he was excited to be in the building.
This is how big this was.
Yes.
Denzel and his wife were courtside, and Jay-Z was courtside. All I need to know is those two. I'll give you LL and all the rest. They're all great. They're all great. But if you give me that and that, those two, now it is official. It is a night of nights.
Yes.
It is a moment of moments.
Right. Johnny Mack was out.
Johnny Mack was there. But again, Denzel and Jay-Z, boom. And he was not going to disappoint.
He didn't.
And he actually had something of a hot hand from 3. He has not shot the 3 ball well this year, but he did make 4. Incredibly, Russ made 4 too. I don't know where that came from. And yet, quick aside, it was just fascinating to watch. Anthony Davis clearly was happy to take a back seat, almost to a fault, because that's one reason they did not win the game, that AD just wanted to watch LeBron break the record, right?
AD approached it like an all-star game.
He did.
You know, your all-star game in your hometown where you...
He just watched. He was in awe. He just and Thunder were beating him to loose balls. And come on, you got to play some.
Right.
On the telecast, Stan Van Gundy was all over him. Come, AD, you got to come to the party. Well, if you had come to the party, maybe you would have won the party, but you didn't win the party. But the point was, Russell Westbrook, who flies in his own universe, he almost seemed oblivious to the fact that it was supposed to be LeBron's night, because he was doing everything in his power to either undercut or overcome it. You know, like he was trying to one-up it. He was trying to upstage it, actually, just out of his mind, passes and shots. But the point was, it just felt meant to be. And the amazing part to me was, he did it in 3 quarters.
Yes.
He didn't do it in 4 quarters. I thought maybe he'd go to a walk-off shot.
Skip, but I watched it when he go to the sideline, and he started taking. As soon as he came out of the game, he took his shoe off and started
Well,
rolling.
that was late.
No, he did it in the first quarter when he first came
but
out.
at the end, he took himself completely out of the game when they had a kind of a long shot chance of getting back.
But he started coming. As soon as he came out, I'm like, well, I don't know if I've ever seen LeBron take his shoes off. He took
something with his right foot is bothering him.
Yes.
I don't know what, but he's been listed with a foot something.
Because he only played 34 minutes last night.
Okay. So we get all the way down to 10 seconds left in the third quarter, and they have 2 possessions. So TNT did a great job last night, but they had showed him warming up, practicing hook shots.
Yes.
Okay, he was trying to sky hook it, and they showed one. I don't know if we have it, but he made this one. I think he made it from the three-point line. Isn't it untouched by another basketball? I think it just goes in, right? I don't know if it got some help from the other ball. I don't think it did.
But they were practicing a lot of those.
Okay,
Everybody was.
So it's a he shot a 3-point
hook shot.
Sky hook.
Yeah.
Again, it's hard to shoot it like Kareem did because he's 7'2" and just got it up so high. But the point was, I'm thinking, is he going to throw the sky hook? Okay, so if we could see the possession right before the record-breaking possession, it looked to me like he was trying to find a way to shoot the hook shot. Okay, here he is over there. He's on Kenrich Williams, and Kenrich is a pretty good defender, 6'6", and he's trying to. I think he was trying to work.
Put the baseline, you throw the hook,
Can I do this? Can I do this? But it's awkward, and he was kind of on the wrong baseline because he's right-handed, although you could try it. You want to talk about high degree of difficulty to break the record on that shot?
Right.
And then I tweeted before the game, what if he tries one and misses it? Would he then say, I'm going to try it again and again?
Right.
I could give you 10 of those, and if you made one, I'd be highly impressed.
The one thing nobody hit on that he was going to go back to the headband.
Okay.
I mean, we was trying to figure out.
But let me finish.
Go ahead.
So the point was, he tries to